Hey, hi, I'm glad you guys are here tonight. Thanks for joining me for this uh, 30 days, 30 drawings challenge. 30 drawings in 30 days. I hope you've accepted the challenge. You're ready to draw tonight. We're going to draw a really cool seahorse. So let's get right to it. Get your paper and your pencil ready for action. And I hope you have a drawing journal. And you can do one page a day for 30 days. It'll be awesome. Check this out. We're going to be drawing seahorses. That's cool. Look at this. We're going to draw these cool seahorses here. And you can, if you want afterwards, I'll show you how to take them out of the paper, and you can make really cool movies, paper animated movies. I'll show you this at markkistlerlive.com. Markkistlerlive.com. I say it so fast. You go to some of the paper animated lessons by Brandon Ray, and he's so inspiring. He shows you how to take your drawings and make movies with your iPhone. All right, well, let's get going. We're going to draw some really cool looking seahorses, and I was first inspired to draw these seahorses when I visited Moody Gardens Aquarium here in Houston, Texas. Some amazing aquariums that you see. I don't know if you've ever been to Houston. If you ever do, make sure you visit those aquariums. Just incredible. And they have these tanks where they have just hundreds of seahorses about the size of your thumb, and they're translucent, and you can see the green, yellows, and purples. I've just always been fascinated with seahorses. So let's draw a little seahorse guy together. Excuse me. Let's block this in. I'm going to sketch very light. Start with a circle. That'll be the top of the seahorse's face. And as we go through this, you'll see where. Aha! I was looking for where I tossed on my little seahorse guys, and I don't know what I did. There they are. Here's my little seahorse guys. See, we're gonna draw these guys. See, with the mane and maybe little babies inside, but that horn coming out here. So let's use an S curve coming down from the top and come all the way down and draw a nice curve like that. Let me zoom this in so you can see it. All right, now coming out off the nose, I'm going to draw the neck. This is going to be tapered. I'm going to block it instead of here. I'm just going to get a little bit thicker as it comes out, just a little bit thicker, and as it comes down, there you go. As it comes down, it's going to get wider, come out to the belly, and come around. And just very loose and sketchy. If it's not perfect, don't worry about it. Don't stress. Just scribble and sketch, 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 sketch. The idea for this 30 days challenge is just to really get your imagination going, really inspire your creativity. I think I'm going to do something fancy with his tail here. I think I'm going to do a loop-de-loop on his tail. You don't have to do that. I just thought that looked really cool. Now, oh, look at mine is starting to look like a rubber ducky in the bathtub to begin with here. But you can change it. You can make this the rubber seahorse in the bathtub. Now, way out here, we'll put a dot. This is going to be where our horn is. Draw a foreshortened circle for the trumpet. And then we're going to taper this down. Now watch this. This is one of those 12 Renaissance words. If you learn those 12 words, you know this is a squished circle. To make one part of the circle look closer and one part push it further away. So I'm going to curve it as it comes back into the head and come around here. And this is why they call it a seahorse, because this jaw kind of looks like a seahorse's jaw right here, or a real horse's jaw, along with that mane. Now you can clean up your extra lines here in my handy brush. What do you guys think? Do you guys love it? Now I have the text box open, so if you want to send me a text, you can. I can see you guys are all watching. This is really good to see you guys watch it live right here. And I hope that you guys, you girls and boys, you moms and dads, you moms and grandmas and grandpas and aunts and uncles, I hope you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel and draw one drawing a day for 30 days. Let's see what happens with your imagination, your creativity. Let's see if you don't become the great artistic thinker, illustrator you've always wanted to be. Here, let's put the other eye back behind here. That's overlapping, okay? So this eye looks a little bit closer to you. This eye's closer and this eye moves further away. All right, that's looking pretty cool, pretty cool. Now, let's see what we can have, like a seahorse race. You can have all these. This guy's seahorse is holding a hot dog. This seahorse was really hungry. And you can make, if you want to, you can do these drawings on real thick paper. You rip them out. I like that idea of you not using scissors, ripping them out so it gives it that nice textured look. Use your smartphone. You can have a background. You can have a story and sound effects. Isn't that fun? Have a whole bunch of seahorses. That's a neat challenge for you guys. Draw 99 of these seahorses and take 3 or 4 of them and make a movie with your smartphone or your tablet, iPad. All right, let's put the eye, draw the reflection here, and draw the reflection here. That's looking really cool. And then let's put the mane. Now I'm going to fan these lines out. I'm going to fan them out as they come from the head here, and just flowing down the neck. We're going to create this repeated style. Your eye loves a repeated pattern. So we'll repeat that pattern as it comes down here. And then from the top, now watch this. I'm going to scoop this down. You can call these scalloped lines. And I heard a new word. I really liked it. I was watching this very, very controversial TV show. This very controversial TV show called Cake Boss. It's a very, very crazy show. I love those cake shows. And the fellow, the cake, he took his thumb and he pushed his thumb in here, and he called it, he's going to flute the edges of the cake. I thought that was such a neat word for pushing those lines in there. And so I'm going to use a fluted line here. You can scallop it in or flute it in. Isn't that nice? Fluted. What a nice word. All right, now we got the detail. Let's define it. Let's define our line. Now right here, this is a great spot right here for some contour lines. Watch this. I'm going to take this. Remember I was telling you on another lesson how contour lines and shading is a very, very important factor in my book, You Can Draw in 30 Days. This is a great book for you guys to get. Contour lines. See this? See, look at this. See how these lines wrap around here? Look at this. Let's do this. Let's take your pencil and just lightly put these lines around here like this. See how they curve? Look at this. Isn't that cool? See that? I wasn't going to do that, but I just wanted to show you what happens. I was just going to put a couple wrinkles, but these wrinkles will follow the curving lines to give your drawing shape and volume. That's called contour. It's one of those 12 Renaissance words. And let me show you this lesson in this book. There's so many. There's foreshortening, there's placement, there's size, there's shadow, there's shading. Let me show you this really great contour. The wave, of course, this contour lines curving. But let me show you. Look at this really neat contour lesson. This one right here. See how I control the direction? It's the same exact shape. Look at that. Same exact shape. But this will actually be a lesson we'll put on YouTube in a couple days. Just by changing the directions of these lines, I made one of these little contour kids walking to the left and one walking to the right. Just by changing the directions of the lines. Let me show you this other. Look at this tube here. See this? It's a very powerful word. Just by changing the directions of the curves, you give your drawing shape and volume. So on the seahorse, watch this. I'm going to change. What would happen if you did this? What would happen if you put your curves of the neck like that? See that? See what happens? I changed it. I made this come towards you. Isn't that interesting? Just these light lines to give it shape and volume. And that seahorse is really taking shape. All right, now I'm going to darken this in. I'm going to put an outline on the outside here. Look at this. I'm going to draw put some wrinkles. Look you can even put some contour lines on the horn here. Just very light, just to give it shape and volume. Really light lines. We can detail that in as we go. And then put see the wrinkles. See the wrinkles follow. The wrinkles follow those contour lines. All right, that's looking really cool, you guys. I love it. Now, remember, I would love you, after you finish these drawings, let's put some shade. Let's have the light coming down from up here on the right. After you finish these drawings, I would like you to take a photograph of it and post it on Facebook. Make sure you tag me so it pops up in my news feed, okay? Or my timeline, whatever that is called. I'm still getting used to all the nomenclature for that. So the sun's up here, so I'm going to shade. I want to shade all these little areas here. Isn't this fun? See this? I'm going to put darkness down toward the neck and have it come lighter out here. Wherever the sun hits. See, the sun hits here, so I want to shade under here. I want to shade under here. I want to shade over on this side. The light's up coming over here, so you can shade opposite the light. Just try to figure that logic out here. Then coming down this way, let's shade opposite the light here. Isn't that fun? Now on this one, you can see I put the little babies. You can put little babies in there if you want to. I want to put a lot of texture and detail, but let me shade it first here. And you know what I'm thinking of doing here? I like these curves. These are really neat. I think I'm going to put more of these curves here. I'm going to darken these in. I like that. Now you don't have to, but that's just something cool that you can add. Now I want to put some the scales coming down here. So what I'm going to do is I'll draw some texture. This brings out the real animal in you. You art animal. Look at that texture. Texture is really important to give your drawing the feel, the surface feel, like fur on the gorilla, tree bark on a tree, or like if you're drawing a mermaid, the scales. We're going to draw that in one of the lessons too. All right, now, excuse me. I'm going to blend the shading. The sun's up here coming down the right side, and we're going to blend it. Now, I'm going to put a shadow wherever it overlaps. Put that shadow in here. Isn't that fun? All right, guys, I'm so proud of you for accepting this daily drawing 30 days, 30 drawings challenge. Be sure to go to my website, click that link. I'm posting it. That's going to have the pledge certificate. I want you to print it up and sign it, hang it on your refrigerator so your whole family can participate with you and support you in your quest, your creative quest to draw one drawing a day for 30 days. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of you. All right. And get your friends, share this video. If you're watching this recording, go ahead and click share it. Or if you see my post. Now remember, if you want to come to more of my live lessons, friend me on, see, I'm going to shade inside here and make it hollow. Friend me on Facebook. You got to look for the image where there's the three birds in the background. There's 1,000 Mark Kistler, so look for the picture of me with my three birds back there. Drawn, of course, to salute to my students who went on to create the company Pixar. These are salutes to that Pixar movie short, Birds on a Wire. Some of my students actually animated that in Kung Fu Panda and Madagascar with DreamWorks and all kinds of great movies. Frozen, you love the movie Frozen. Some of my students worked on that. Isn't that impressive? So who knows? Maybe you'll be the next generation of genius artist. All right, I'm looking over here at my details. It's called the analytics of the video, the live stream, and we have a whole bunch of people watching live. That's so cool. I do miss the element of sharing the camera and sharing the microphone and sharing the text with my Mark Kistler Live. If you guys want to someday draw with me on Mondays, I go live at markkistlerlive.com on my Mark Kistler Live platform. That's a membership site. Mondays for homeschoolers and classrooms and folks who want to draw with me for a full hour at a time instead of just 12 or 15 minutes. What I like about that, what I really like about the Mark Kistler Live memberships is I get to see your drawings right there live on camera. That is so wonderful. And we get to interact. I'm going to put this like music notes going back here. Isn't this fun? This is kind of cool. I'm going to put some music like he's playing the music. He's blowing the trumpet, right? Dun 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 dun. Dun. So, if you are interested in sign up for the Mark Kistler Live, it's half off right now. It's a great deal. You just go to Mark Kistler Live and click sign up now. I'd love to have you. And thanks for your support. It's great. I had someone ask me, where do you send your self-addressed stamped envelopes if you want to get one of my free art cards, my artist trading cards? I'll autograph these. These are so awesome. I love these. These are so cool. Well, you go to markkistler.com. There is strings attached. There's strings attached. If you want to get a free art card, you have to send me one of your drawings. Does that sound fair? Send me a text if you want, or send me an email, or send me a Facebook note and let me know. You have to send me a drawing in order to get one of my drawings. Now, if you want to get more than one, you want to get a collection going, that's great. I tell you how to do that. You go to markkistler.com, click contact, read the instructions. If you want to get more, that'd be great, and I appreciate your support and collecting my cards. That's how I fund my dream of teaching 1 million people on YouTube Live and through Mark Kistler Live how to draw. Get that imagination, creativity around the world. All right. Oh, that looks great. I'm really, really pleased. And look at that, 15 minutes. We're almost right on the dot. I started these, and I was going to try to make these all 8 minutes a piece. Like put some bubbles, some big, some small. Like some big. Use variety. Use variety. Well, there you go. I can't stop, but I gotta stop. I gotta stop. You can make puppets. Remember, make these puppets. Rip them out. You guys did fantastic. I'm proud of you. Thank you for drawing with me tonight. Remember, share the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, get my drawing books on your tables and have those as reference for you, and send in your self-addressed stamped envelope and get a free artist autographed card. It'd be so exciting. Well, thank you guys for drawing with me. I'll see you on the next lesson. Bye, everybody.